Hi everyone, it's Morgana Sophia, astrologer, and happy new year. Welcome to a new calendar year. So it's not a new astrological year because we're still in the depths of winter. We're in the Capricorn season, the season of the Caliac, the season of the crone, and this time is really asking us to go within, to have the discipline to really create our foundations for what is to come. As we move into the new astrological year, as we get into Aries season, it's really time for getting in touch with our ancestors and using these dark, cold days to really cultivate our connection. So the earth is sleeping and we are in the phase of gentle building, of downloading, of creating. So if you're watching this and you are already feeling super guilty about not starting the year off with a bang, not really going for it all guns blazing, then you're in the right space. Don't feel guilty for still consciously wintering, because we want to work with the energy rather than working against it. And at the moment, the energy is low, the earth is sleeping, and so we should be in that phase of rest. It's not until we get towards Imbolc, when we really welcome the return of the light and we start to see the very first vestiges of spring starting to arrive, that we should, like the earth, start to wake up. So if you haven't started those projects yet, it's okay. And actually the astrology really supports you to be in rest at the moment. So I want to talk a little bit about the theme of 2025 that really came out for me strongly when I was channeling in, but this is going to be a year of service, and it's going to be the need to get up every morning and be of service. And it's not about getting up every morning and thinking, oh, how much am I going to earn this morning? I had a brilliant conversation with my friend Rachel Maria Bell the other day, and she described as reframing her mindset to get out of bed every morning in service and in her mission, and knowing that she's there to work her mission, to be in outreach and serve other people. And I really love that because it's a real reframing of our mind. 2025 isn't going to be about business success if you're working for yourself. It's about getting up every morning and asking, how can I be of service? It's going to be a real shift. It's not going to be about your bottom line. It's not going to be about bragging rights, about how much you have earned. It's going to be about, how have I been of service to my community today? How have I been of service to my community this year? What support can I offer them? How can I guide them? What do they need from me today? That is going to be the real theme, and I really find that we're going to see this distinct shift between the people who are of service, obviously being remunerated for that, and those people who have come at this in a guise of making as much money as they can by going into pain points. So this isn't a year about pain points, it's a year of service. And when people are in online business, you'll often find, what is your customer's problem? What is your customer's pain point and how can you solve it? That's all gone now. It is, I have unconditional love for all my customers or my clients, and I want to be of service. And even if you're not running your own business, it is about being of service. What can I do today to move forward on my personal ascension pathway, but also to support others to move forward on their ascension pathway? I am in service, and I am a living example of what it is to be in service and what it is to be the light that shines forward and leads others forward as well. It's about being really, really inspiring. And I feel there's going to be a really distinct shift and really building on your own real authenticity, and also seeing as well that a lot of what I would call false light coming out in the online community, in the wider spiritual community, will be coming out. They were the people who are not of service but are still selling to your pain points and still disempowering you. So people who are of service are going to empower you to find the answers for yourself and deeply support you to do that. The people who are not in service are still going to be telling you that they can do it for you. It's a really nice way of putting it. So something else I want to really touch on is yesterday. We're still in this Mars retrograde that we started the year off, but Mars dipped back into Cancer. It's really slowing us down at the moment. And the themes of this retrograde really about revisiting themes of emotional security, home, foundations, and it's a real gift at the start of the year. This retrograde will end on the 23rd of February. Then we're really ready to take off and go into the world. So enjoy this process. Use it to recharge, to reset, to reevaluate. And it feels super powerful at the moment if you feel like you don't want to act at the moment, because Mars retrogrades only happen every 2 years. So they feel more potent and powerful than the regular Mercury retrogrades that we are so used to, which are 3-4 times a year. Thing I really want to touch on as well is on the 12th of January, which is this Sunday coming, just before the new moon, the nodes are going to shift from Aries and Libra, where they've been for the last 18 months, into Pisces and Virgo, where they will be for the next 18 months. The North Node and the South Node are mathematical calculations, but we often see them, the North Node as the head of the dragon, the South Node as the tail of the dragon. And it's going to really provide us with collective and personal shifts, particularly if you know your North Node is in Pisces and you're going to have your nodal return. This is your time to really shine. So we've got Virgo and Pisces, the South Node in Virgo, she who is the celestial priestess, she who is all about devotion, spirituality, holistic health, healing. Watch for things around medicine and pharma coming up is all I really want to say, with a deep collective focus on health. And the North Node, the head of the dragon, goes into dreamy Pisces, which is deeply spiritual. It's all about our spiritual alignment. It's all about connection to water, connection particularly to nature. But the theme of the two, to balance the two, is finding your grounded spiritual practice. So you've got the beautiful spirituality of Pisces and you're grounding it with practical grounded action from the Virgo. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out for you personally and how this plays out for you collectively as well. I'm just checking my notes, just check I've got everything in. The themes playing out: practical grounded spiritual practices, a lot of focus on water, a lot of focus and return to our natural cycle. So really working with the earth, a focus on holistic health, what has been, but also what is to come. And it really feels like it's the release from the perfectionism of Virgo as well. There's a lot happening in Pisces this year. Pisces, Aries cusp, the end of the old, the start of the new. And as we release perfectionism, this nodal shift as well is really coming in to wash away the age of Pisces, the age of patriarchal control, where we have been looking externally for something to save us, when actually the answers are all here internally as well. And I'll discuss this a little later in the year. We've got both Saturn and Neptune moving into Aries, then back into Pisces, then back into Aries in 2026. So it is about using these Piscean waters to wash away the old ways of being and really cleansing the ground to issue and usher in a brand new year, a brand new start, but a brand new aeon as well, as we start to prepare for the age of Aquarius. We're not quite there yet, but we're really ramping up those energies. So it just takes me to wish you a very happy new calendar year. I'm going to be doing some regular updates throughout the year. If you want to connect with me, because I'm posting this on various platforms, please either drop me a DM or hello@morganasophia.com. And if you are interested in what the year ahead is going to bring you, then please do drop me a DM, because I am offering some year ahead readings looking at these major transits and how they are going to affect you and what gifts they are going to bring in to help you really alchemize and move forward with joy. So I am sending you so much love and look forward to that nodal shift on Sunday. It's going to come in, and then we've got a full moon in Cancer, which I will do a video about a little later in the week. So sending you all so much love. Take care.